On Dynasty coming to you from my basement. We have Harley and Gandalf and Dixie here wanting her minute of fame. This is actually a cool story. Shows the hypocrisy of our leaders. Remember, before you watch this, the gentleman we're going to be talking about wanted to run for President of the United States, to be our fearless leader, to lead us into the Green Deal. He ain't no better than the rest of them, and he's the one advising Biden. You'll be shocked at these numbers.
His own mode of transportation is back in the headlines again. Fox News is reporting that the special presidential envoy for climate hasn't had a very eco-friendly 17 months. Mr. Kerrys' family private jet has reportedly emitted over 300 metric tonnes of carbon dioxide since January 2021, when Joe Biden took office. Fox News reports that his family jet has made a total of 48 trips lasting more than 60 hours and emitted an estimated 715,886 pounds, or 325 metric tonnes of carbon since President Biden.
In 1.5 years, that gentleman, and I use the word loosely, and his family have emitted 325 just in their private jet. Keep listening. And ask yourself, is he going to be under the same carbon tax as us?
Was sworn into office. According to the Environment Protection Agency, a typical passenger vehicle emits around 4.6 metric tonnes of carbon.
So we emit in our passenger vehicle, which is our main means of transportation, only 4 metric tons. So in a year and a half, we would have 6.5 metric tons of carbon per vehicle. And Mr. Dude there, hell, I forgot his name, he's such an idiot. His family puts out 325 metric tons, when we per person, family of car of one, car of two, double it obviously, in the same time period, put in about 6 metric tons. 2 cars, 12 metric tons. Nothing in comparison to the elitist family who wants to lead us into this Green New Deal, who admitted, let's see, say you have 2 cars, that's 12 metric tons in a year and a half. One family to get 10, 20, 25 years, you'd have to emit carbon to match what his family did in a year and a half.
Dioxide a year. A Federal Aviation Administration registry shows that an aircraft owned by Flying Squirrel LLC is in the name of John Kerry's wife Teresa's private charter jet company. John Kerry himself actually owns a $1 million stake in the charter company. When the president took office, he appointed Mr. Kerry to lead the global climate policy, a role of which...
So he's leading the climate policy by just the jet he's using to fly around, and there are better jets to have. He's got the most luxurious, expensive one, I'm sure. 325 metric tons to tell people not to do what he's doing. As a matter of fact, don't do what he's doing 25 times less than just what he's doing.
Which has found him travelling the globe for meetings with international leaders. He is about to leave to Berlin for a UN summit on climate change, but when Fox News probed his office on how he would get there, they claimed it would be via a commercial airline.
Yeah, commercial airline. So he gets caught traveling a year and a half, 325 metric tons, and now all of a sudden he's going commercial, and he's going to be like you and I on a plane with a mask and everything. Yeah, right. Anyhow, you guys have a nice evening knowing who your leaders associate with. This guy here, damn, I already forgot his name. Doesn't matter. He's a nobody in relevant history. If you lay with dogs, you get fleas. It's the oldest saying in the freaking world. You just heard this dude. You heard who appointed him. Do you see the fleas? Have a good night, people.